I wanted the name Monroe, which was my mother's maiden name. And he always said, you know, I reminded him of Jean Harlow and Marilyn Miller. He said, well, Marilyn goes better with Monroe.
My secretary rang and said, Mr. Lyon, there's a very beautiful young girl here to see you, but she doesn't have an appointment. I said, well, Mary, you don't have to have an appointment to see me. Send her in. So a moment later, in walked the most gorgeous young girl you've ever seen in your life. This golden hair, beautiful little print dress, and 22 years old. And I said, sit down. So she sat by the desk, and I began asking various questions, what she'd done. She told me a little extra work and a bit here and there. And I said, what's your ambition? She said, to be a film star. And I looked at her and I said, well, honey, you're in pictures, and I think you will be a film star. I said, I don't think you can use the name Norma Jeane Doherty if you're going to be a star. We've got to change your name. By the contract, we have a right to change the name. So she agreed, and we looked in the book and thought of all kind of combinations of names. Nothing suited us. And finally, I remembered a girl I knew in New York, a stage star by the name of Marilyn Miller. And I said, to me, you're a Marilyn. And she said, that's a lovely name. I said, all right, that's your first name. We couldn't find a second name, but she suddenly turned to me and said, Mr. Lyon, could I use my grandmother's name? I said, what was that? She said, Monroe, Marilyn Monroe.